Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Now here's Booker. Driving in, and Booker with the jam.
That's a strong drive by Booker, which is exactly why you have to close up those driving lanes.
And Grant, you played a half decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference final.
Now here's Booker. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
Here's Brunson. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And he comes up with a bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
Brunson surveys. Fires for three. Rebounded by Dunn. And here's Booker. He's got 5. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Outside Brunson. Down low. And Durant with the big finish.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Booker for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Stoudemire. Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Stoudemire. 5 to shoot. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
Hey, B.A., Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you, B.A.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Ali, thanks for the report. Back to Booker. Pass to Stoudemire. It's rebounded by Sengun. Rockets trail by 3. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Booker with it. 7 points in the game. Fires the 3. Eason pulls it in.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the right side. .36 seconds left in the first quarter. And he drives in to the inside.
Wow! Just wow! Oh, my goodness.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Now here's Durant. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Picked by Smith. Eason with a steal. Outside Brunson. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
The Rockets, 11.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
The question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
It's Johnson with a drive. Outside Jones. Pass to Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
That's the kind of head fake that'll give a guy whiplash.
He sells it all the way, right? Highly effective. Poke loose. Here's Okogie. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And here's Houston. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now Booker, 7 points in the game. Booker on the take. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Pass to Okogie. Smith with the rebound.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Well, that happens sometime. Nothing is guaranteed in this game.
And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Rockets foul. Shepherd. First personal foul. 14th foul.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the free throw. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Back to Eason. Houston working the ball around. Here's Şengün. No points so far. The kick out to Brunson. And there's a 3-second violation. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. a switch here. The Suns leading. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
He is so versatile offensively. Booker able to beat you inside, outside, and in the mid-range.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. And he connects with a jumper. Shepherd's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, a pure shooter, Reed Shepherd, is someone you want taking jumpers.
And Booker with the jam.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Outside Brunson. To the paint. It's stolen by Dunn. Booker for 3. Oh! Booker with the triple.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. And he lobs it up top.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Outside Eason. Oh, got a piece of it. For 3, Smith. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Well, that's going to give them a shot in the arm, and now they'll go into the locker room with all kinds of confidence.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Brooks. And here's Smith. The Suns need to get off a shot. Let's go with a 3. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Now here's Brunson. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Shepherd. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Shepherd's got his second bucket on the night.
Shepherd is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. That's to Stoudemire. Good D by Şengün.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Now Durant. And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Şengün, no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Smith in the high post. Shoots over Shepherd. Smith, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation. Maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
Brunson up top. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Valanciunas. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got his first points of the night.
Along with everything he can do in the paint, Sengun's mid-range game provides some pop as well.
Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Easton. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Here's Brunson.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Here's Booker. Pass to Brooks. And there's the drive. Can't connect from short range. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Shepherd. Good. Shepherd's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And Shepherd is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Booker no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
What a throwdown from KD.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. The Suns lead by 3. Outside Reddish. Over Green. Back to Reddish. They get back on track. It's hauled in by Houston. .116 left in the 3rd. Pass to Fleming for the tie. Pure from 3-point range. It's all knotted up.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Reddish misses.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Fires the 3. The shot misses. Here's Okogie. Up and in on the layup. Okogie's got his 2nd basket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Phoenix making a switch here. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Johnson. Six on the shot clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Here's Dumars. Pass to Green. He gets it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. That's the end of the 3rd, and it's tied up.
The Rockets, 34.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And here's Brunson. Pass to Sengun. To the wing, right side. Eason. No good on the 3. And here are the Suns. Booker surveying the D. Oh, Booker gets to the rack and lays it in.
Yeah, this game has Booker's fingerprints all over it. He's doing whatever he wants on offense right now.
Inside. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now the Suns fast break. Pass to Smith. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside Booker. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets trail. Here's Shepherd. The layup off target. And so it's Phoenix with it. Booker with it. On the take. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
At this point in his career, Booker is all about contending. He's a player any team would love to have.
Here's Brunson. Sneaking inside. It's Brunson.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Cash!
That's a great example of how tough Booker is, fending off the defense and finding a way to finish.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Now Durant.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunity, putting the defender in a no-win spot.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Rockets.
And both free throws good for Durant.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Durant owning the inside.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Here's Stoudemire. Now Booker. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Durant fires. He's off from three.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Right side Booker. Done outside. Now Booker from deep. Durant there for the rebound. Jacks up a three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Now Booker. He takes it in.
And they aren't over the limit yet. And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Yeah, to tie it up, absolutely. Let's see what they run here.
Brunson. And the three misses. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that
We're live, the home of the Rockets in wonderful Houston, Texas. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Rockets, here with their Houston fans, then back on the road.
And this has been a problematic matchup for them this season. They've come up empty in each of their two previous encounters. They'll need to find some answers here tonight.
Yeah, let's just say it's time to switch up the game plan maybe. They can't use the same approach they did in the first two games. If they do, they will end up 0-3 just like the first two.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Chalk up 2 there.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Eason.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
And the dunk by Eason.
I like how Durant keeps all his options open, kicking the ball to another guy when he doesn't like what the pick and roll gets him.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
It's Durant on the wing. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Pass to Şengün. And Covington sends it back. There's 1:54 left in the first. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now here's Booker, averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. Here's Smith, 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Covington. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Smith, no good. Houston in the lead. Brunson outside. Locked up there for Şengün. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. Pass to Eason. Now Shepherd. They need this. Şengün. Phoenix grabs the miss. And it's done in the corner. Now Booker. Back to Smith. And Smith with the stop.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Durant. Puts up a deep 3. And no good that time.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
15.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
Shot clock at 2. Brooks misses. Rockets trailed by 7. Pass to Green. Here's Okogie. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Okogie's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Houston. Now here's Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? Green inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Johnson in the corner. Pass to Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
There's Okogie. There's the triple. And it's rebounded by Covington. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Johnson right side. Here's Gonzalez. A three-pointer is right on target. Gonzalez has got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns. Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Okogie. And they get it. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Johnson right side. On the wing, Brooks. There's a screen by Covington. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. And the Suns lead by 14.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you, Kevin.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve and the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out. For a true center, Vooch is excellent in that catch and shoot.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Can't get it to fall. And here's Phoenix. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. For 3, Booker buries it from 3-point range. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Outside Durant. Durant raising up.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Booker.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Vucevic. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
And Booker throws it down!
Okay, Book, we see the bounce.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stoudemire. Brunson outside. Inside. And stolen by Dunn. 4-on-3 break. Booker with it. He's got 9. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Sengun, no good. Phoenix leading by 17. It's stolen by Eason. At the elbow, Shepard. From the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Suns now. 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Eason. Another miss by Houston.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Brooks misses. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. Booker with it. Brunson picks him up. Lets it go with a 3. Eason grabs the board. Knocked away. And stolen by Booker. Done outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker up top. 11 points in the game. And the jam by Stoudemire.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Pass to Sengun. To the wing on the left. Eason. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Brooks outside. And stolen by Eason.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Brunson outside. To the paint. It's tipped. And so Houston again turning it over.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams will make substitutions. And Phoenix has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thank you. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Back to you.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. And it's Johnson penetrated. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. To the inside. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Dumars got his first bucket of the night. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And Green slams it in.
You don't want to jump with Jalen Green. That's rule number 1. And rule number 2, you don't want to jump with Jalen Green.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For the 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Here's Vucevic. And so it's the Phoenix Suns looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Suns leading by 13. Now here's Booker. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Şengün. And here are the Rockets now. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, KD. In comes Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Shot by Eason, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 13-point lead. Launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to KD. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Suns making a change here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team, and coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Brunson outside. A 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And the dunk by Booker.
Nice move by Booker. He's got such an aggressive mindset.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Durant. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Knocks down the 3.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Brunson, the 20-foot jumper, good.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Now Shepherd. Now Şengün.
Stay there.
KD on the wing. There's the shot. Another shot. He gets the bucket on the way in.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
And he banks the layup in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The putback. Here's Şengün. Smith there for the rebound.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Booker.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Outside, Smith. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 20.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shoots the 3. Smith there for the rebound. And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. And here's Booker. So it's the Suns winning easily here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks.